What went through your head when they read the scorecards in your first fight with Carvalho?
I thought, yes, I'm gonna get it.
And
That's what I thought. But then the decision came, and yeah, I was like, fuck, how is it happening? It cannot be true. And you saw my expression. I walked away and fuck, I couldn't believe it. So yeah, that's what I thought. I couldn't believe it, man. I had waited for so long. This was the moment. They take away my moment, and yeah, it was painful. I had it was really painful. But they take away my moment. But they also give me a moment. So I don't want to be busy with that. I want to be busy with getting in the moment that I can take the belt again and get the belt around my waist. And this is the moment. Then this is the moment where I was waiting on. So I had to see it like that. So.
Were you surprised, given the nature of how the fight played out, that they decided to do the immediate rematch in what was originally scheduled for last year?
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I wasn't surprised. I think it's the honest thing that you can do. It was the judge's fault, I think. And I can put everything. I can put everything in place again. So it's my job to do that now. And maybe it's also my job to don't let it go to the judges. And if I do that, then I'm 100% sure that they cannot take a win from me and they cannot take my moment.
Do you think this fight's going to play out differently, as far as what we see in the ring? As I'm sure you've heard, it's not exactly the first one wasn't the most well-received fight by many. Do you think this one's going to play out differently, or do you see Carvalho maybe implementing a lot of the same game plan?
Even though he was going to implement the same game plan, I have implemented also something to don't have that cannot happen anymore. So it doesn't matter. We're gonna exchange, and it's gonna be I won this, so I don't want to. I know that I can fight the 5 rounds, and also that's also something. People always expect that I have to do what I do always. Knocking people out, go and excited, but this is a real title fight. This is something that I want to be. It's precious. It's everything. It's the goal. So it's also the first time that I fought 5 rounds. So all these things are also some things that you have to calculate, And now I know I can go 5 rounds. So now it's a different story. So now I'm going to put the pace a little bit higher. We're going to put more pressure. I want to try to exchange more. So, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a brawl.
Does part of you wonder how judges like that end up in their positions? Because as I look at MMADecisions.com, every media member had you winning the fight. 94% of fan scoring had you winning the fight. Does that make you wonder how in the hell you managed to get 2 judges that saw it his way?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, man. I really don't know.
So
maybe because.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No. I really don't know. So yeah, it is. It was strange, but it is what it is, And you know what it is. I don't want to be busy with that at the moment, because at the moment, it's already gone. That moment is gone. And there is coming another moment, and I want to focus myself on this moment, what is coming. I'm focusing only on getting the title, on getting what is mine, that gold, that belt, that appreciation of 22 years hard work, dedication, all these things, that's what I want. So, yeah, it happened, and we are all human, and that's why if I don't let it go to the judges, we don't gonna have this conversation anymore. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. But either way. If it's going to be on a knockout or it's going to be on points, you know, the only thing what I want is to win.
This fight's taking place in Italy. You've fought in like well over a dozen countries, I think. At this point, is that just like another day for you traveling? Is it normal for you now?
Yeah, it's normal. It's very normal. But Italy is like 1.5 hours, 2 hours maybe for me. So it's no like 10, 11 hours. So I don't have a jet lag and all these kind of things. So for me, it's like a little bit an advantage. So it's gonna be fine. I'm glad.
Do you see that as an advantage in this fight? Because last time you were in Boise, Idaho.
Yeah, and last time I had to, I had to like the time difference,
Mm-hmm.
So that I don't gonna have now. So it's a European time, so it's gonna be fine for me. The time is the same, so it's gonna be a real advantage for me.
Is there an end of the road for you that you see? You're 40 years old. You don't seem like you've slowed down at all. You're 40 years old, but you're in a Bellator championship fight. So, I mean, it's not like you're on the downslide or anything like that. Do you see an end of your career anytime soon?
I want to get the belt, and I want to defend the belt in my own country. I want to get Bellator in my own country. I want to defend the belt in Holland. I want to defend it here in my own country. So I'm going to do everything what's in my power to win the belt and come here and defend the belt. And then I'm going to have to properly retire in my own country. That's what I want. Bellator is like rising and everybody knows Bellator in Holland. You understand? A lot of people are watching it. So that's what I want. So I want to get the belt and defend my belt in Holland. Then afterwards, I will see what's going to happen then.
Is Bellator kickboxing something you're still interested in, even though you do have this path to the Bellator championship?
Yeah, of course, Bellator kickboxing is also a thing that I love. I love the Bellator kickboxing. I'm a fighter and I'm a passionate fighter. So the sport what we do is like art for me. It's like tactical game like chess. You understand? So it's a great sport. So I like the MMA. I like the kickboxing. So Bellator MMA or kickboxing, it's very popular in Holland. The kickboxing is popular, but MMA is catching up now and it's going hard. So that's why I want to bring like Bellator here to Holland. So the only way to do it is to get that belt and ask Scott to give me the title fight here in Amsterdam, man. This is where we roll.
You mentioned Scott. You were a part of Strikeforce, and you came over, I think, right around the time that Scott took over. Was that a primary reason that you decided to come to Bellator because of that relationship with Scott Coker?
Yeah, Scott Coker really appreciated his fighters. He know what he's doing, and he made like a great arrangement for me and a great deal. So I'm very thankful, and that's why that's why I want to deliver. I want to deliver when we are busy with entertainment, and I need to enjoy the fans. And if that's possible with knockouts, with exciting fights, that's what I'm gonna do because that's why Scott's paying me. So and this is what I have to do, and I like it. So I'm very thankful, and that he remembered me from the time that I fought on Strikeforce, and he's bringing me back in the Bellator family, and this is a dream come true now that I can fight on my 40 years old, and I can fight for the title, So this is things that when you are determined to achieve a goal, we're going to achieve it, and either way, 40 or 30 or 25, I'm still at the goal that I want, and I think this is a lesson for everybody, that it doesn't matter. You work hard and you will get what you deserve. So.
Well, Melvin, best of luck at Bellator 176, and thank you so much
Thank
for
you very much.
taking the time.